What up, though? It's your boy Ron T, the Icon,
It's your boy ABE from DET.
and this is your NXT post show for Gold Rush. It was what November? I got it 18th because it be them days be going by, man. So November 18th, week 1 of NXT Gold Rush, and they absolutely delivered tonight, man. Let's just get into it. First match of the night, tag match for that mixed tag team championship for Triple I, isn't that how they say it?
Triple A,
Triple
I don't
I,
know.
Triple
Triple A,
I.
that's why I see Triple A.
It was yeah, well,
Not the
Triple
car
A,
insurance.
Triple I. No, car insurance is. We're not gonna talk about the car insurance, but NXT kicks off with Joe Hendry and Thea Hale versus the champions Ethan Page and Chelsea Green, and this match was actually really good match, man. But Thea takes the pin after a broken up Kimura lock and an unprettier. But this match was pretty dope, man. What did you think of this match?
I think the combination of Ethan Page and Chelsea Green is a match made in heaven. This needs to just run as long as possible. With Zack Ryder coming back, I don't know on the main roster if maybe he'll take that spot, but I think I enjoy this combination a lot, and it needs to keep running until it gets to. It looked like Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana may be taking those titles in the future. They
Mm-hmm.
seem to be making a little mixed tag run, and then you want them back in AAA. So, but anyway, I enjoy this combination of the two of them. So, and you know me, I'm not no Joe Hendry fan. So anytime he takes a loss, I'm all for it. But yeah, I enjoyed this match. It was great.
Yeah, well, we all know Abe does not believe in Joe Hendry, but I
I
do.
never
But
do,
I thought
never
this
will.
I thought this match was actually pretty good, man. I thought Thea Hale and Joe Hendry is probably a perfect tag team, mixed tag team to put together. I think they're trying to build up this mid tag team division, like mixed tag team division. I think it's a good idea for some of them, and I actually hope Chelsea Green and Ethan Page go up to the main roster with this at the same time, and you can have that whole play between Zack Ryder and Ethan Page, where Zack Ryder getting a little bit of jealous of how much time he's been spending with Chelsea Green. I think it's something there. So I think that's
Yeah,
something
definitely.
interesting that we could do. After this match, though, from Ava saying that John Cena will be picking all of the competitors for the men and women's Iron Survivor match at Deadline. Hey, I guess John Cena is on his way out. He never really been able to get involved with NXT as much. So I think his dream right now, getting involved with some of the younger talent, getting them the spotlight that he thinks they deserve. So I'm all for it. What do you think, Abe?
Eh, just fucking retire. God damn. I'm sick of this tour, man. Just end it. Go home, have some babies, make some movies. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm
I
happy
actually
he
like,
going on his little tour,
yeah,
but enough is enough.
actually, I like the fact that he got the title too, because it makes sense. I'm like, why are they doing a tournament just to see who's gonna wrestle him for nothing? Like, I didn't like that, but I like the fact that they put a title on him, make it mean something. Then you can crown your next Intercontinental Champion. So I'm all for that. After that, though, we had Tavion Heights was getting interviewed, talking about shooting his shot to get in that Iron Survivor challenge and winning it, and he gets attacked by Josh Briggs, and this will continue throughout Gold Rush. But they fought to the hallway. They were trying to break him up. But the very next match after that was actually I really enjoyed this match. This one showed a side of Blake Monroe that we have seen in AEW, and I enjoyed this. It was Blake Monroe versus Sol Ruka. Blake Monroe was putting that North American Championship on the line. She came out first, so that was the head fake. Looked like they've been switching it. Normally, when the champion comes out first, they drop it. But this year, it looks like they've been putting the champion out first. That means they're winning. So I see what y'all doing there. Y'all are paying attention to us paying attention. But
Mm-hmm.
um, Sol Ruka enters this match medically cleared, but not at 100%. And of course, that meant that Blake was going to target that left knee, and she did. And at some point, she removed brace from Sol Ruka's leg, put her in a submission hold, refused to let go. Sol was not, so Zarya threw in the towel to save her friend's life. and we got that blank stare, evil stare into the camera as Blake was holding up the championship to a little bit of that dark side. But hey, what did you think of this match?
I thought this match was dope. If anything, it furthered the story between Zarya and Sol Ruka because that's a collision course just waiting to happen. And I do
Absolutely.
feel, at first, because of Zarya's indie history, I was like, man, she's gonna be a great heel. But I think Sol Ruka, like you were saying a couple weeks ago, I think she may end up being the heel. But Blake Monroe, I mean, I'm such a AEW mark. It's hard to compare the mountaintop that she was on, selling out a stadium overseas. Like one of the greatest
Yeah.
stories ever told with her and Tony Storm. So it is such a high bar. I'm grading her like unfairly right now, and I don't
Yeah.
care. I'm gonna keep doing it. I mean, she's not where she was, but I can see her climbing. But it's gonna be a hard climb. She was on a mountaintop that I don't think will ever be reached again. So, but she where she want to be. She wanted to be a WWE star. She's there. She's doing her
Yeah.
thing, and she's doing it. She's doing it.
Yeah, she said that she wanted to she was okay with starting over and rebuilding up another legacy. And I can say I'm excited to see it. She shows she can be a fairly unknown wrestler in the US with AEW and build herself up. I think with this storyline being involved with the Zarya thing and then moving further and you get to see a little bit more of that dark side. I think she could really do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after that, we got a in-person, in the ring confrontation, face to face, as you whatever you want to call it, with Oba Femi and the NXT champion Ricky Saints. And Ricky showed that same arrogance he usually has, that bravado. But Oba told him that he left to get away from all of the distraction because that TNA versus NXT thing was beneath him. He wanted to go train and focus when he can come back for that NXT title. And he told him, "Daddy is home." That's what he told him. And man, Oba, I think NXT missed Oba when he was gone. I'm glad to see him back. And after that, we got Trick Williams, of course, came out to say that he wanted his title back. Then you got Miles Bourne came out, hit him with a chair shot, and then he called this shot and said, "I'm going to see one of you guys when I win the Iron Survivor." All these guys calling their shot. John Cena ain't pick you yet. Relax.
Right.
Wait for you before you can talk trash. But what did you think of this segment? Happy to see Oba back.
I'm definitely happy to see Oba back. Unfortunately, I think he's just gonna be another badge on the shirt of Ricky Stark. They're trying to build him up to be credible, but just standing there. I mean, come on, man. Look how big Oba is. If he wins clean versus Oba, it's just gonna be so unbelievable. I will say though, Ricky is winning me over a little bit. I like the part where Oba was like, "You dress a certain way," and then Ricky took the pose. That was funny
The
to me. It was
pose,
like
yeah.
he's not fighting it anymore. He's playing
Yeah.
into it. I like that. That was good. On the spot. What do you call it? I forgot the word. Improv. That was great.
Yeah.
But Oba, man, when he was breaking it down, the ruler is back, the conqueror is back, the bringer of that shit got me going,
Yeah.
man. So Oba killed it on the mic. Ricky did okay, but like I say, just standing face to face. Come on, man. How? How
He's he's
Sway?
he's
How is he gonna beat him?
he's too small, man, in
Right.
comparison. It's just but what I hope this is the perfect opportunity to end the year with Ricky Saints cheating and turning heel.
Mm,
This would be the perfect opportunity for him to cheat, to win, to beat Oba. Don't now you got your heel Ricky Saints. That's what everybody wanted when he first came in the first place. You make some fans happy, and he get to lean in more to that arrogance, bravado thing, which you really wanted him to do. Something that, and I hate to keep comparing him to The Rock because it's hard not to. But then you get your from Rocky Maivia, Rocky sucks to your Rock. He was just arrogant, talking trash. You can let him let loose and do what he does best, man. So I hope that's where they go with this.
definitely.
Yeah. After commercial break, we got more of Tavion Heights and Josh Briggs, and it ended up with Tavion Heights going. So it looks like that was after that. I was glad so we can continue
Where he
on with
belonged.
everything else. With everything else. I mean, I like Tavion Heights. I think got a lot of potential. I think if he does get into this Iron Survivor match, that could be the highlight that he actually needs to help him move up a little bit in some people's eyes as a competitor. But right now,
I
he's
figured
just
out
lost
what I
all.
don't like about him. I figured out what I don't
Yeah.
like about him. It's his hair. His hair annoys me. He need to do something with his hair, that little curly top. I don't like that. That don't seem wrestler to me. That's what needs to be changed, his hair. He changed that, he might win me over.
He need to braid it back or something. Do something with
Something. That
it.
looks just like a little kid. My 9-year-old son got that hairstyle, man. Get out of here. What are you doing, man? You're a grown man and professional wrestler.
Yeah, I don't know. It maybe might take it getting caught in the ropes or a cage or something. He said, "Yeah, I got to do something with this." Coming up next was Leon Slater and John Evans versus Dark State. This was a great match as well. This was on my list to be one of the breakout performances of the night. But call it ring awareness, call it the numbers game. But Javon Evans accidentally his partner Leon Slater with a flash, which got him eliminated ring after that by Dark State, and they hit Leon with the Doomsday Device, getting the win and retaining. Abe, what did you think of this match?
I think this played into what we all want. We want that Slater versus Javon rematch. So this will cause a
Yeah.
little tension. Hopefully next week they stop this tag team buddy fuck fest. And let's get back to not liking each other and wanting to compete for the X Division title, because that's the match down the road that everybody wants to see, Javon Evans versus Slater for that title. Of course, Javon will not win. He's on the main roster,
Yeah.
got 1 foot up there, so he's not going to be taking the X Division title to the main roster. But still, we want to see that match. So, but this tag match was solid. I think everybody shined. Everybody did their thing, and Dark State came out on top. You continue the storyline with the two, Slater and Javon. So nothing wrong with this match in my book at all.
Yeah, I actually got to showcase as an actual tag team more, and they look good as a tag team, man. I thought this was a really good way to help them move it along, and it was a clean victory. It was like ring awareness to where he saw him on the top rope, he moved. Now you hit your partner, get rid of you. It was not much cheating. All you had Sugars jump up on the ring for a second for like a slight distraction, but that really didn't sway what happened in the match. This is just a smart veteran type move and ring awareness to get them to win. So I enjoyed that as well.
Definitely.
After that, we got to learn a little bit more about Shiloh Hill from the season 2 of LFG. He was the winner, and I kind of like it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I think they might have something there with his character, this smart guy, but a little sadistic. I hope they don't mess it up, but they might have something with that. I was intrigued, so I'm looking forward to see a little bit more what they do with that. As long as they don't try to make him into another Bray Wyatt type, but you can kind of touch it a little bit without going all the way there. I think they might have something with. What did you think?
I really can't give an opinion because it's one of them things where you got to have watch LFG to have some type of care about it, because I was just like, who the hell is this? But I've done this
Hmm.
before with some Evolve people, but now I've learned who they are because I watched a few episodes of Evolve. I finally caught
Hmm.
up a little bit. So I don't really have too much of a say. I mean, it's gonna be negative, whatever I say. My mother said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So next segment.
All right. So after that, we got a little argument between Zaruka and looks like a little bit of trouble in the water. Zarya was saying, "I try to protect you because if you get injured again, you'll be out for a year." And Soul said, "Well, you should have just let me power through it. I could have had the match, but we'll see what happens. I think Zarya might win that speed championship, and that's when you can have that whole Sol Ruka versus Zarya for that speed title. And we get to see maybe Sol Ruka as a heel, like you said. So we'll see what
Yeah.
happens further on down there. And coming up next after this was my match of the night. This was my breakout performance of the night. It was the main event. JC Jane versus your NXT Women's Champion Tatum Paxley. And throughout this entire match, both of these women put on a show, man. I think people forgot how good JC James because they were playing into that whole tag like beatable champ thing. Then she got some recognition. She lost to Tatum. Tatum showed out. I did not know that Tatum was a champion power lifter. They mentioned that. So that's more respect to Tatum Paxi right there. And throughout the match, Izzy kept trying to get Tatum to use a weapon. And she kept reasoning, I want to do it the right way. And she even kicked out of Rolling Empire. I thought she was close to the ropes, but she kicked out clean. So more respect to Tatum on that. But in shocking fashion, I did not see this coming, especially not tonight. Um, the culling turns on Tatum Paxley. Izzy kicks her in the face, throws her in the ring. JC hits her with the rolling encore, and JC Jane is your two-time NXT Women's Champion, and it goes off air with all three of them standing over them. I thought if anything, it would have been Izzy. I did not expect all three of them. So this match though first, and then what did you think of them turning on Tatum?
The match was solid. No complaints there. It deserved to be the main event. The women been holding it down all year long, nonstop. So damn good showing from them. Continuing that today. Tatum, she never felt like a real champion. So her losing it back to JC Jane, who has proved herself to be a real champion, I'm not mad at it at all. And the turn was perfect timing. We saw it coming from the moment they really even got together. I never really thought that Izzy took her serious ever. I always felt like it was just something waiting to happen. So it was kind of perfect timing. Sometimes they can drag things on for too long. So I'm glad it happened. I like the culling, them standing tall at the end with Izzy. It just all made sense. So, and this can only help Tatum, make her a bigger star because now she's even more of an underdog, more sympathetic. People like, man, she's been done wrong. So, perfect storytelling with this one in my book.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I saw it coming. I thought it was gonna happen at Deadline or something like that. I thought she was
Right.
gonna give Izzy a chance at the title, be a friendly match, and then it was gonna happen. Like all three of them would turn on her, or the other two would turn on her. That way, I didn't expect it to happen tonight though. But I like it when you surprise me. That's the best thing. Like we read too much on the internet, people post spoilers, all that type of stuff. To be genuinely surprised in professional wrestling today it's a treat, man, because it doesn't happen a lot. So great showing tonight, NXT. From a scale of 1 to show tonight.
So it was about I want to say about a 8.2 in my book. It was a solid show. A couple of things, like I say, Tavion Heights, he just don't resonate with me. Them fighting through the whole show, that was a little bit unbelievable, but everything else was solid in my book. 8.2 for sure.
Yeah, I would give it an 8.7. It would have been a 9 for me, but just like you said, that I think that Tavion and Briggs thing, they could have ended that in one segment.
Yeah,
Dragging it on a little bit longer, that brought it down a little bit to me. Let them have their little fight, break it up, and then have them both be in the Iron Survivor match, and we get to see more of it then. But
right,
yeah,
right.
dedicate another segment to it. It kind of brought it down a little bit, so it's an 8.7 for me. But like you said, solid show. Every wrestling
Yep,
match, every match was really good. So,
definitely.
so we got next we'll have another NXT Gold Rush. It'll be for week 2. There's a lot going on there. I think John Cena is supposed to be picking his contestants or competitors for the Iron Survivor match for both the men's and the women. So John Cena will be on NXT. I'm excited for next week because some of the championship matches, and there's a possibility that every woman from Fatal Influence could get a title. So we'll see what happens there as well. But when will they see you, Abe?
Every day. Every day on every channel. I mean, just like that now. Holy shit, wrestling, holy shit, sports. And yeah, every day tonight we'll definitely be doing NXT. I mean not NXT, AEW, Dynamite, myself, Rose, and Bob Bro. So stay tuned to that.
Yeah, and shout out to the Detroit Pistons, man. They're on an 11 game winning streak. Um, not the bad boys aren't back. I think they're gonna be calling them the nasty. So shout out to the nasty boys.
We are living
I
in a
will see
great
where they go
time
with
where
those.
every one of our sports teams are relevant. Every
Yeah,
single one is a playoff contender, if not a championship contender. Every single one. That's crazy. And I've never lived in
yeah,
a time like this in Detroit.
exactly. It's been like heartbreak, heartbreak, heartbreak. Oh, we got a good team.
Right.
Up, heartbreak. So yeah, it's exciting. Exciting to be a sports fan in Detroit right now. Well, like I said, until
Yep.
next time, it's your boy Ron T. the Icon,
It's your boy AB from DET.
and you've been watching the NXT Gold Rush Post Show, the Holy Podcast. Peace.
Media.